Mr. Avinash Verma, hearty congratulations on securing All India rank 6 in the Engineering Service Examination 2025 in mechanical engineering field. Uh, Mr. Avinash, congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Mr. Avinash Verma has secured a 6th rank in the ESE 2025. Earlier, in GATE 2020, he secured All India rank 9 also. Is it correct, Avinash?
Yes, sir. It is correct.
Yeah. Mr. Avinash Verma has availed from ESE Academy for his ESE mains preparation, the live classes, and also he has availed offline test series and GATE online test series also availed, and also recently has availed interrogators program also. Mr. Avinash is BTech from BT Mesra, Ranchi. Mr. Avinash,
Yes,
you got a ninth rank in the GATE 2020 and
yes.
sixth rank in the ESE 2025. So what were doing this 5 years?
Uh, Sir, when I got All India rank 9 in GATE 2020, through that I got selected in various PSUs, and out of that I chose to work with Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Previously, I also worked with Oil India Limited as a drilling engineer for 8 months, and then in Indian Oil Corporation Limited, I worked approximately for 2.5 years in LPG department. So while I was working, when I was working in my technical field, I was very comfortable. But then later, when I was transferred, I had to work in the sales department, and I found that uh, I'm not very much inclined towards doing the sales work because my core competence lied in the technical field. So, and since vacancies were also increased in the engineering services examination for this year, and therefore I thought that it would be a good option to switch. And that is why, sir, I prepared while I was working, and after that I left, and then I prepared.
So is it your first attempt, Mr. Avinash, in the
Uh,
ESE?
no, sir. In ESE, it is my second attempt. The first attempt I gave was in the year 2020. But unfortunately, in that attempt, the railways was withdrawn after the conduct of prelims exam. So after that, this is my second attempt.
Okay, very good, Avinash. Avinash, normally people find difficulty while working in a job and at the same time preparing for the engineering service examination.
Yes.
So in your case, how we used to do that one? Doing the job in the daytime and again preparing after the job. So what was your daily plan?
Sir, actually, while I was in the operations department, at that time I was very comfortable. I was not looking for any further option. I was well settled there. But when I was in the sales, then only I started to push my limits and I started to uh, go back to my engineering books. Although it was difficult in that stage, but I tried to manage. But when I thought that now it is a time to take the next leap, at that time I left the job to prepare for this.
Okay, right. See, in our mechanical engineering, Mr. Avinash,
Yes, sir.
there are so many subjects, right? You
Yes, sir.
see thermal production, all this design, SOM, fluid mechanics, all this, right? Did you cover this entire syllabus effectively?
Sir, yes, sir. I think the core subjects that were there, because to clear the UPSC exam in this engineering services, we cannot be selective in our approach. It needs to be holistic coverage, right from the strength of material, the basic subjects, theory of machine and all, and even going to the production part, the newly added topics like mechatronics, robotics, renewable energy. So since the exam itself is very vast and it is encompassing in itself, so we cannot afford to leave any topic.
So you covered entire syllabus, right?
Yes, sir, I had covered.
What about this prelims paper one part, which is mainly paper means the GS part? There
Yes,
are
sir.
10 topics there, right?
Yes, sir.
You have this aptitude, mathematics, right? Current affairs, and all this, right? So did you prepare all the 10 topics equally?
Uh, Sir, first of all, I would like to say that the name that general studies, it is kind of a bit misleading because actually the topics are more of technical only. Some part from mechanical, civil, electronic, all these branches are mixed up. So I think few topics are there that generally overlap with our technical, like this industrial engineering part, standards quality, then this project management part, and
Material science, material science,
material science. So these
engineering
topics
drawing, yeah.
Drawing, sir, I was actually finding some bit difficult, so I did not do very in depth. I did not study engineering drawing. And
Mm,
since and current affairs part, sir, it is like I was actually preparing for civil services also. So I had developed that MCQ solving aptitude that is required to clear all these GS papers. So in that way, it helped me, but I did not focus equally on all the 10 topics. Rather, I put my more effort in those covering 6, 7 topics in a more detailed manner rather than covering entire 10 equally.
yeah, that's what normally many toppers generally do, right? Normally, see, when it comes to the mains part of your ESC, you require to develop a good time management skills and then writing skills, etc.
Yes, sir.
So, how you could develop those tactics for a mains exam?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, in this attempt, this time there was only 2 months time was available between prelims and mains to prepare for the engineering services mains exam. And since these 2 months is not actually sufficient to cover the entire syllabus, so basically what I did was, apart from covering my short notes that I had prepared before the prelims exam, I revised them thoroughly. But the previous year questions of engineering services as well as civil services, going in reverse manner, like from 2024 onwards, I tried to cover till 2015-16, so that the variety of questions coming in both these two exams were covered, and I practiced them a lot with like looking at the question and solving myself on my own. So in some questions I used to like get the correct answer, but in many questions used to get stuck somewhere wrong. So and then I used to look for the solutions. So in that way, it helped me to develop that question solving ability in that limited time of 3 hours.
So, what about this role of this mock test exams,
Uh,
mock test series?
Sir, mock tests are definitely very important, I believe, because generally in the classes, what we see is that there are the teachers generally help us to solve the questions, but in the mock test, new questions come up. So new questions, they test our ability to tackle these type of questions. So in some we get the correct answers, in some we get stuck. But it is important to solve new questions because that helps us to develop our mental ability to think beyond our knowledge that we have. So I think it is very critical, very important, sir.
Avinash, you tell us how our ES academies, the mains live classes that you have availed, and then the test series what you have availed helped you in your preparation and securing this rank.
Yes, sir. Sir, this the mains course that I had taken previously, it did definitely very help me. But that time, sir, since I was in my job, I did not take that very seriously. But later on, I realized that the concepts that were delivered during the class were very helpful, and then I actually revised those notes, and that helped me to develop that question solving ability. So I think the classes were very very crucial, sir. And I think even if one is not able to attempt those physical classes, these online courses are very helpful because they help us to learn at our own pace. I prefer online classes because I'm not very comfortable sitting in a classroom and for continuously 3 hours. So I like to learn at my own pace, pause the video, think on my own. So that is why, sir, I think it is very helpful.
Okay. What was your approach on the day of the mains exam? Because morning we had 3 hours paper one, and then afternoon again we have 3 hours paper two.
Yes, sir.
And again, there are 8 questions. Out of eight, you have to select, you have to write 5 questions, right? Again, we have
Yes.
compulsory questions. So, what was your approach?
Yes, sir. Sir, just before the day of mains exam, since my syllabus was not fully completed, so like one thing that I would like to add here is that many people feel that we should leave the preparation one day before the exam, but my belief is a bit different from this. I believe that till the time we enter into the exam hall, each and every second belongs to us. So we should try to maximize it. Even if we are able to read one formula before the exam, and if that appears in the exam hall, so that our 20 marks can be added. So, sir, before the mains exam, I had done like last 5 to 6 days. I did all the derivations of this power plant and compressors. Many derivations are there, but unfortunately, sir, in paper one, majority of the questions that this time came were very theoretical in nature. They were not following the usual conventional approach that UPSC were asking. So paper one, I was actually very demotivated, sir, after paper one because I could attempt just around 180 to 200 marks paper. So I thought that maybe this attempt is gone for me. But sir, as I said that I did not give up. In those 2 hours that we generally have between the first and second paper, I tried to revise the formulas for the second paper. And as God also helped me, that in second paper went my really well. I was able to attempt around 270 to 80 marks paper of this second paper, and that went well, and that is why, sir, I think I'm here.
Yeah, good, Avinash. Avinash, coming to your ESC interview, definitely you might have been asked questions on your job profile, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you share some of the interesting questions that you were asked in the interview?
Uh, yes, sir. Since sir, my interview was on 10th November, and I had already given one mock. Also, I gave in this ACE Academy, and there were four people. They gave me some very valuable feedbacks on what to prepare and what more needs to be done to enhance my knowledge. Since my area of interest was something related to space science also, so they asked questions related to that. Regarding my home state, I would like to say that uh, some rapid fire questions were asked, like literacy rate and what the backwardness of the state. So all these questions, especially in ACE Academy mock interview, they asked me regarding these figures, literacy rate, who is the current MP, MLA. So all these I had prepared after that, and that helped me to enhance my preparation. And those one or two questions were actually asked from the same mock also, sir, in my actual interview.
Okay, good. Could you answer all the interview questions? Can
Uh,
you quantify
yes, sir. I
how
would.
many questions you have
Sir,
answered?
I think two, three questions I was not able to answer. Like, sir, one I would say, when I was in the, it was related to this drilling field. They asked me that what material this drill bit is made up of. So, since in that pressure moment I could not think much, I just said MS mild steel, because generally we engineers tend to concentrate more on MS. But then I realized that it was the wrong answer. So that is one thing. And second question, which I remember I could not answer, was they asked me the applications of naphtha, which is one of the product of crude oil refining process. But sir, I would like to say that in interview we don't necessarily need to answer 100% questions. The
Yes.
important thing is that they check that what we are answering, that should be correct, because that will reflect our character also.
Yeah. It's not only the answer, the way how you answer question,
Yes,
the way how you respond, it matters also
yes,
equally, right? Okay, Avinash, from your experience and this successful journey of your in your ESC, right? What qualities are required for an aspirant to crack this engineering service examination in general and in particular mechanical engineering?
sir. In general, I would say that number one is that the fire has to be there, that why do I want to clear this exam. It should not be like a routine thing that okay, so many exams are there, it should be just one option. The internal fire has to be there, the reason that why I want to do it, that should be very clear. And second thing is, sir, especially to mechanical, I would say that the problem solving approach, that has to be developed for prelims, especially the theoretical questions, because this time the paper was very theoretical. So, and in mains, sir, I would say all round ability is required, not necessarily following the previous year. It can, the UPSC is known for its unpredictability, it can break the conventions. So as a mechanical engineer, we need to be well equipped to deal with any kind of question, theoretical, numerical based, or whatever.
No, that is there for all branches, right?
Yes,
Because we do not know what questions are going to be asked in the examination. Prepared for all this, right?
yes, sir.
Good. Uh, Avinash, I once again congratulate you and thank you for sparing your time and sharing some of the tips with the aspirants of the engineering service examination. So I wish you good luck in all your future endeavors. God bless you, Avinash.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.